probably only useful inside my application. It's probably not something that's generally useful in any application somebody wants. And it may not even be useful past one single button, because I probably have some very specific actions in here and what to do when that specific button is pressed. So having it as an external class probably isn't really useful to anybody. It ends up cluttering up my namespace a little bit. So when I take a look out here in my package, I now see two things. And if you think about this, if you had 20 buttons, you'd see 21 classes in there, only one of which is really what you care about. The other ones are all just saying when the button's pressed, do something. So that's when people started moving these classes inside. So we can take this guy and come over to lambdas and define an inner class up here. Oops. And we'll say internal listener. And I'll say internal. And notice all I did was copy the class definition inside there. Now, depending on how I want this used, I might want to make it private so that people on the outside can't get a hold of it. So now I'm restricting it to just being used inside this class. So I can come in here and say new internal listener, just like that. And so now if I run this guy, press the button, the internal one's called. Okay. So now this has scoped it down a little bit more so people can't get a hold of things. Well, you still have a little bit of namespace pollution here. I had to come up with this new name, internal listener, to define what to do for this button. And I'm only ever using it in one spot, so does it really need a name other than being able to reference it in that one spot? So this is where they came up with the idea of an anonymous inner class, which is a really crazy, incredibly ugly structure. But it basically says, you know, I really don't care about what I call this, I just want to do